now here we are, and you're the man behind the drawings.
Yeah. I'm the guy who drew the 3 tits.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you are the mastermind.
Exquisite.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the NFT show. Crypto creatures. How are we doing? We have a special guest today, Matty. This is like a meet the artist moment.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, in the studio, we've only got 4 seats. So Jimmy is joining Ben behind the scenes right now. Hello. There he is. See, he has got a mic. He's got Ben's mic. But yeah, Matty, welcome.
What's up?
How's it feel to be here?
Weird, but cool.
So, crypto creatures. For a little bit of background, me and Matty went to school together, and obviously I've known of your art for a very long time, and we were doing the 4 Horsemen of the Atom Apocalypse, completely separate to the NFT Crypto Creatures project, and I was like, I know a guy, he's perfect for it, his artwork. And then from there it went to Crypto Creatures, and now here we are, and you're the man behind the drawings.
Yeah. I'm the guy who drew the 3 tits.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you are the mastermind.
Exquisite.
As well as something that will probably never see the light of day. The witch originally had no dress on.
She did. She was naked.
Yeah,
Naked.
Hey,
those.
that's a special edition card.
That's
Scarred me.
that was quite a sight. So obviously the Crypto Creatures project, stuff like that. We're a few seasons in now. You've drawn a lot of creatures. This is very on the spot. Out of the first 3 seasons so far, as of recording, what's your favourite? What's the one you've enjoyed most drawing?
I think it's got to be Lucifer, innit?
Lucifer, yeah.
Yeah. Just like researching all those hunky dudes, massive pecs and stuff. And,
Just watch the pod, mate.
I think Lucifer takes the cake there.
Yeah, that's quite interesting you say that, like looking for inspiration, because we've chatted before when you've been drawing these crypto creatures, and I was talking to you about one, and you were like, yeah, I was looking at a Boohoo model.
Yeah.
Shit. Where do you go to get your inspirations?
Well, depending on what you want and stuff, like you give me the list, and then I just search the internet for whatever pops into my head, and I'm like, where should I go? And like Pinterest is a good place. Like the Boohoo model came from Pinterest. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it wasn't straight to Boohoo.
Yeah, like it's on the.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like you're on Boohoo.com.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, hairy women. Like,
yeah.
So I went on Pinterest and I found like a lady in a robe, and then I clicked on it as a Boohoo. Yeah.
There we go. Very nice. So what is your process from like in your head to the page?
Oh well. So
to the card.
Yeah. You give me the list. I kind of draw 30 to 40 thumbnails, depending on like for each character and stuff. Like
for each character.
Yeah, really quick stuff. Just trying to get like a cool like shape or whatever. They don't look like anything. They're like scribbles.
Right. Yeah.
And then basically, if it looks like it's going in a certain direction, then I will take that like thumbnail drawing, and then I'll just elaborate on it. And like for instance, with like Lizard Man and stuff, I'll look at like comic books and how other people have drawn the Lizard Man, and yeah, I'll just.
What was the inspiration behind his incredibly skinny legs?
Me. No, I don't know really. I just I thought it'd be quite funny to have him very top heavy, look like he could smash.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't know. It just came to me.
Fair play.
I like that.
Fair play. Well, I'll quickly extend it to the other boys. What are your favourite, if you had to choose? And Jimmy and Ben over there behind the cameras. What's your, if you had to choose your favourite? And also have a question specifically for Ben, because this is around my favourite NFT, which is the Wendigo. I think it's just the design's cool. I like the Wendigo as a cryptid as well, the whole cannibal thing. We've done a clip on Atmo, go check it out. What's with the peck dancers, Ben? There's a lot of crypto creatures that get their peck dance on.
Well, it's because Matt draws massive pecs, so you could imagine that. Not many people can make their pecs dance, but if they're that big, then they can. If you could, you would, yeah, exactly. Right. So just see the pecs, they pop, and I'll make them pop. So. Do you not like them?
I mean,
are you envious? Or?
oh yeah, of course, 100%. Especially the minute I'm out of shape. But it's just like a running feature that I find with.
I think there's two. There's the Wendigo and
Lizard Man.
the Lizard Man.
Yeah. You refrained with Lucifer, to be fair.
Yeah. I thought.
I'm kind of glad about that one.
No peck dancing for Lucifer.
I mean, we can. Season 3, there can be no peck dancers. It's not a problem.
So maybe get a little bicep dancers there or something like that. Just get a little different muscles going.
I'll draw like one like this.
Yeah, there's a boom, boom, boom.
If you actually look closely, you can see the veins running through all their bodies.
Shut up, really?
No, I was going to say.
So what are your favourites? Mine's Wendigo. Matty's Lucifer. What about you guys? Anyone that jumps out at you?
Mine is Medusa.
Medusa, yeah.
I
Medusa's
love the
cool.
colours. Love the colours of the Medusa card. Proper sick.
Yeah, man. I like how. I don't know. I haven't seen many depictions of Medusa, to be fair, but I like how her bottom half is a snake as well. I don't know if that's common, but like I just kind of pictured Medusa with the snake hair.
Yeah,
I didn't, but for her to actually be a snake as well is really cool.
Yeah, I went for like the what's that movie where she's in?
Clash of the Titans or something like that.
And she's got like a snake body and like the rattlesnake. So I went with that.
That's a good film.
Yeah.
Good film.
It is. I think the follow-up, Wrath of the Titans, was a bit of a flop, so that kind of killed the franchise. We should probably, not say we're going to copy anything, but mythological creatures are mythological creatures. That's probably films like that, which we could draw a lot of inspiration from for future seasons. Lozzie, what you got?
I don't know if I can pick a favourite from the 2 seasons that we've released so far. I'll narrow it down to one each season.
Nice.
Thunderbird is probably my favourite in the first season.
Nice.
And this season, I really like the zombie card.
Yeah.
Just because it looks totally fucked up, and as a zombie should do. And I just love the trucker hat.
Yeah, I like the trucker hat as well.
But also, the Jimmy card is like... Oof.
Oh yeah, the Hunter card is tasty.
That is tasty.
Sure. Ben, Dan, what's your favourite?
I've got...
If you had to pick one. Or a few.
First season werewolf.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
Just
card.
like wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Second season. Is there a wolf in there?
There's not. I'd like the vampire.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the male version of the vampire.
Yes.
Pretty juicy. But I like the animation of the vampire. That's probably my best animation.
I think that's my favourite holo.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the blood drips down.
Yeah. I was going to say that's my favourite vampire. When I thought of it, I just thought of just a loop of it going into a cup. And I was just like, this is such a good idea. To get the actual like mechanics of the water is a little bit, it took a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, but I think from second season, in terms of animations, that one. But I think the drawing of the zombie one is sick as well.
Yeah.
I would like to do the vampire, the guy, and then the hollow. Don't know if you can do this. He turns into the bat.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. That would be cool.
If you could do that somehow.
Yeah. And have him fly away.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Well,
I mean, that would be probably my favourite.
That's not a problem
of all time.
If there is a male version, then
he'll be coming.
Definitely will.
He'll be coming.
The skin glistens like in Twilight.
No, don't Twilight him
up.
Don't ruin it. No, we'll do. He can turn into a bat. It's no problem.
Twilight, actually, the first Twilight, from what I can remember, wasn't that bad, but after that,
it went downhill.
But it had Muse in it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Good soundtrack though. Good soundtrack, to be fair.
Have you got any hidden gems in any of the drawings that you like?
Some Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Oh no, I should start putting stuff in.
Maybe we drop for season 3 or 4. Have we done 3?
We're
now on 3.
Yeah. How many are we through out of 12?
5.
We could drop an Easter egg in.
5 left. Yeah, a little cheeky little Easter egg, maybe a little fish, something like that to follow, stuff like that. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we're done. We're all over the crypto creatures, all over the designs. We're also into comic book land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very exciting! Following the adventures of the Atma boys through this cryptid world. And should we do light spoilers / full-ish spoilers for the comic book?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Before I reveal the entire storyline about the comic book, Matty, let's hear a little bit more about you, mate. Obviously, I said before we went to school together, I've only ever known you to just draw shit. Literally every, like even primary school, you were just drawing shit all the time, which is why you're probably as good at drawing as you are.
Yeah,
you know, you just repetition is the key.
Yeah, I guess so. That's all I do, all day draw. So there wasn't really anything else I was interested in or good at. So I just went throughout my like school life drawing and doing art and stuff. Then I went to uni, studied animation, and and that
Could
kind
be
of
useful.
like but that kind of helped me grasp, how things should look in certain forms and stuff a little quicker than I guess if you were just studying things and from just drawing stuff, because obviously you got to work out how things should move. So yeah, I guess that's helped with like how I can make things stand in specific ways and stuff. So then after uni, I went on to be a set designer.
Nice.
Took a bit of a weird drop. I went from animation to set design and stuff, and I was working on theatre shows and like with the London Palladium and things, and
Nice.
then kind of COVID hit,
Yeah.
and that actually opened up this whole kind of dream to work on my own illustrations and comics and stuff, and I opened up a little Instagram, and I wanted to make my own comic series about a guy called Pilgrim Jim. And that kind of opened up. Jimmy just looked up. That kind of opened up this little community that I built up and things, and that drove me to become what I am now, I guess. And then you got in contact with me. I think you like saw a post that I did through like an Adventure Time thing or something, and you were like, "Oh, let's do a collab." And I was like, "Okay." And you're like, "We want some t-shirts designs and stuff," and then it just went from there. Went from t-shirts to cards to NFTs, and
it was weird, really. It was almost like meant to be, because I remember we were discussing the Four Horsemen, and it was initially for t-shirts and stuff. Like, we hadn't even heard of NFTs at that point, and I was sort of like saying, like, I can't see how this is going to work on a t-shirt, so maybe we should turn them into like tarot cards type thing, just so you got like a rectangle to work with and blah blah blah. And then once we got the designs and stuff, and then Jimmy came in and was like, "Oh, this is the thing that NFT cards, like digital trading cards," and I was like, "We've just had incredible like digital tarot cards made," all of it was like everything was just lining up
on the same week, I think.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. It was like this is fucking meant to be, and then we just sort of like came up with the idea for Crypto Creatures, and
that was quite funny.
And then I think I sent you a voice message saying, "Can you do 20 designs in a week?" And then you were like,
"Well, yeah, I could not sleep."
Yeah, you said, "I can if I don't sleep."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wow."
Yeah. So like you got in contact with me and you were like, "Can you do these 20 designs?" And like I didn't know if you wanted them like as detailed or whatever as the Horsemen. So I was like, 20 designs. I was like, "Yeah, I could probably do that." And then you were like, we just want these 20 designs of these cryptids. I'm going to send you the list. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I just won't sleep." And then I just bashed them out as quickly as possible. But like it was weird. I was like in this weird like kind of factory in my head. I was just like next.
Yeah.
So I feel, mate.
Yeah.
And you are physically in a factory though.
Yeah, you literally were.
True.
Yeah, but no, mate, you smashed them out, and they were absolutely sick. And then we were like, "Wow, here we go." But then we were like, "We'll be nice, and we'll subtract 8, and we'll go with 12."
Yeah.
I was grateful for that, not only for the less designs or whatever, but I think having less creatures to design each time, you can think about it a bit more. And,
Yeah.
And like I had a bit more time to kind of plan out how things should fit in the card and stuff, and then I was trying to make like each asset a little easier for Ben to animate and things. So
Yeah.
I hope that worked. And
Was it easier?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot easier.
Cool. Well, just before we go, would you say going to uni and A-levels in art as well?
Yeah, I've literally done art.
Would that help? Did it help? Is that a path that, like, if someone, or could.
I think it's not necessary.
Okay.
Like if you want to be an artist, you don't necessarily have to go to uni and get like degrees and stuff. It does help because obviously you learn from like I learned from people in the industry and stuff, so it did help in that regard. But I think if you just practice and you do all of the steps that you're going to learn at uni anyway, I mean, as long as you're good, someone's going to hire you.
So you can probably, because that's the thing. So obviously I went to uni, but I didn't think I learned anything decent there. To be honest, like nothing that was really useful. In what I studied. But I do think there's a place for uni, like like for law doctors.
Yeah, exactly.
Like and then art, I don't know. Enough about it. So, but I imagine a few techniques or like say ways of like moving and certain things could actually be beneficial.
So I didn't necessarily want to do animation. I just got into that because it was like something I'd never done before. So I was like, well, I might as well learn a new skill sort of thing. And I guess the things that I learned there, it helped me personally because I'd never done it before. So it was, like that definitely did help. But at the same time, I can see if I was like just doing what I'm doing now back then, I think I would be a little more confident and I would have been better a lot quicker because I was learning these different things. Like in animation, obviously you don't want it to be too detailed and stuff. So
that makes sense.
But I mean, for me, I think university was like everything prior to that, I wouldn't say helped, to be honest with you. If anything, it hindered it, made me not want to do it because because they were like forcing me to do art that they wanted to. And it was like, like if this is how it is, I don't particularly want to do it. But at uni they were a bit more, this is your project, do what you want.
That's cool.
That was
cool.
That was good. They'd give you like a brief, but they were like, well, just do however you think it should be.
What was it called at uni that you studied? What was it?
It was literally just animation.
Oh, animation. Okay, cool.
It was great. Because I was either going to go to, depending on where I went, I could do like illustration and animation or just animation. And because, I mean, it was at Norwich University of the Arts and they had this specific like specialist animation course there. So I was like, that was pretty handy.
Cool, man.
So we had a little, what's it called?
Storyboard
session where
absolutely
we
SBS, love our little SBS
sesh where we put out basically it's going to be 4 panels per page because we were thinking like transferring that to NFTs. Essentially, this is quite an interesting discussion actually, because essentially if we were to put that like the page as an NFT, it'd be a bit far out, wouldn't it? So what I was thinking was for the NFTs, we release the pages, and then what I can do, much like with season 2 where I've done the front of the card and the back of the card, I can put 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. So when they buy the page, they just scroll through the panels, if that makes sense, in the order, obviously.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the odd splash page in there and stuff is obviously the Wrath of the Owl Man. And we thought we'd start it off very similar to our previous camping experience on the camping special. Over the radio, there's sort of a local radio station that's sort of like, there's been some, absolute massacres going on. What's going on? And then one of us is like, turn that shit off, put the music on, so we just completely ignore it. We get out, we're doing our camping thing, and we do a solo vigil. And then when we're on our solo vigils, all at the same time, Lozzie stumbles across an opening in the forest and sees that a local village is essentially like burning in the distance. You, Dan, you're stood there and 2 glowing red eyes are open. And there's just these amazing shots of like you and the owl man tussling. And where the fuck did you get a shotgun from? Flashback sequence. Dan, you get yourself a crossbow. I get a baseball bat.
Yep.
Jimmy, of course, gets the knuckle dusters. And Owlman is then crashes into the church. The church is where the final show. Boom! Out of nowhere, Owlman slashes you flying through the air. I hit the Owlman one way with a baseball bat. You punch him, and then you just jump on and you just fucking plow the shit. this is actually happening everywhere.
Oh, the rise.
And then there we go. That's the kind of arching idea for issue 1.
Man, I can't wait to wear my eye patch.
Yeah.
Spoilers have just been
100%.
100%.
So we can that'll either make it in, or we might. It was just a sales pitch to you guys, but
sounds fun.
Yeah, we're working on a podcast. We're working on a comic book, and
the shop's called Pornan.
Oh yeah, because Alman was in Mornan, wasn't he? So it's Pornan Pawn Shop.
Like it.
Yeah, it was.
Sounds epic.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. What was it, 15, 16 pages?
Yeah, around that. I think it was like 15 pages excluding the cover.
Yeah, the front and back.
Well, that's our first comic release and first cryptid killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is he just maimed and we take him back, put him in some stuff?
Preserve him.
Yeah.
HQ.
Yeah, in some gold fluid.
Take some. Oh,
see,
just want to stare at it.
Yeah,
shaky.
Yeah, but it's all going on.
Maybe we retrain him.
Oh, he becomes our pet.
Turn evil into good.
Yeah.
If you're retraining him, I'll probably sneak in one day and just kill him. Because got my I can't let that go.
Yeah.
Half one eye, half Alman's eye.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would like some
oh yeah, mate.
scarring as well.
Yeah. You got slashed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like
change him to Palman.
I'm thinking like in the future you could have like a mechanical eye or something.
Yeah, as we progress. Yeah.
As the crypto rise.
Oh man. But yeah, it's all kicking off.
Ben the editor can make that eye for you if you want. I think
we'll write you in. We'll write you in. I don't know whether to make you a bit of a Kenny character where you just get massacred every issue. And then you come. He didn't like
Ben has not enjoyed that. Very clear.
Kenny Benny. Now we wouldn't be able to explain how you keep coming back. Maybe you got to deal with the devil. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the idea for the first one. And like we did all the preliminary, or Matty did the like preliminary like doodles and stuff. And
I saw the picture of us four and then the owl. It's a
big
fucking, I've seen that.
That's more like
what actual size.
Nah, because what I said with Matty, I gave like like Star Wars posters where like Darth Vader's really menacing over the top of like that was kind of the inspiration behind that.
Nice.
Yeah, the front cover is absolutely sick.
Oh, that's the front cover. Yeah,
that's like the ball. Cool. Yeah,
I think each of the front covers are going to be like old school movie posters and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Saucy.
That would be absolutely epic.
That looks sweet animated as well. I've got a bit of an idea I want to run by.
Yeah.
Is it popping pecs?
Yeah. Because that's the other thing. What we were thinking with like the sometimes with the holographics and stuff, they can be really subtle. Like even if it's just like some flicker and fire in the background. It doesn't have to be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
makes my life easier.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea that we've got.
For the Lizard Man issue, it could be like Men's Health magazine. It's just like
Yeah.
And this clip is sponsored by
Men's Health magazine.
Skipped his legs.
Yeah.
Like most people in Men's Health.
This is very true. This is very true. But yeah, really looking forward to that getting moving and then eventually the completed printed.
Yeah, that sounds epic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And there's the odd like splash page in there and stuff, and oh man, yeah, it's fucking cool. It is fucking cool.
I like the sound
and
of
it kind of lays the groundwork. It was very action packed, but we sort of like we were thinking like if they're going to be dropped as NFT pages.
Yeah. You can't like something going on.
If you buy like page 7 and it's just sort of like character building. So we were like at least one panel has to be like
yeah. We can do the character building offset.
Exactly.
We are the characters.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were also saying you said in some comics what they actually do is they have at the end of the comic they'll have like a character sheet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it just like fills in the blanks. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of issue 1, there could be a Dan sheet, and it just says like a little bit of your background rather than having to.
Is that like an index?
In
like
kind of thing, yeah. So rather than having to.
That's cool.
That's
that's
this
cool.
is Dan loves an eye patch.
We could have that individual animations from the cards. And if that's animated, just like. Or just or more subtle.
Oh, man. I just think some of the assets that are going to come out of this as well is just going to be like.
I can't wait. I'm actually more excited to work on that than the cards at this point now.
Well, like the assets,
like the comic and stuff.
Yeah.
Just because I think the story, from what we've kind of discussed and stuff, is going to go crazy, and it's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we like I said to everyone, like the beauty of us making this is like our only limitation is our own imagination, which is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It can literally go anywhere.
Yeah,
as long as we can make it like. But then you don't even have to. Well, you do need to make it make sense. But like, I've been watching lots of like different stuff and looking at lots of different stuff, and sometimes even in films, like they get from A to B, and you don't actually know how they got there. They're just there, and it's like, so you just have to accept this now.
Yeah. The thing is, once you watch something, once you've opened your mind to, there's a huge owl.
Yeah, exactly.
You can kind of skip some stuff without. You don't have to.
Yeah, because we were saying about like tapping into your mechanic history, Dan. You're going to kind of be a genius builder, and like we were thinking about this gold fluid that we preserved the thingies in, and we were like, well, what could that be? And then we could literally it could just be gold preserved fluid. Do you know what I mean? We could literally just be flippant about it and be like, oh yeah, this is just the shit that it just does.
I do like golf. I mean, I watch one of my fucking pastimes is watching gold miners, not dust miners. Like I fuck it. This is a bit off topic. I'm sorry, but I have to get it out there.
Yeah,
gold divers in Alaska, fucking sick.
In Alaska, that's cold.
It's like, how do they get gold? I mean, I kind of want to buy gold, but it's just all under the ocean. Yeah, and so they like. There's a few different. They got different rigs, and some of them are like proper, like
our planet
bodged.
Yeah,
and they just go out on the ocean, and they're fucking got a pipe, and it's freezing, and they're down there, and they do 8-hour shifts.
Yeah,
and they're fucking sucking it up, and it goes through, like a little machine, and what's it called? Not a hopper. It's called. Come to me in a minute, but it goes through, and then it basically all the shit comes out, and because the gold's heavier, it kind of falls to the bottom.
Yeah, and
then they get it out, and it's just like, mate, it's fascinating.
Yeah,
like some of these fuckers, like they go in like these mad rivers, and like there's things that it's scary as hell, and it's like rocks and like waterfalls, and like they're in there diving, lifting these big rocks out, and they're like, if they get sucked over, like goners, so many dangerous things. Like the guys down there is like, my air's gone, because they should run on a generator on a boat, and that's their air supply and stuff. Or sometimes the regulator's going, he's like, because they have to pump in hot water, and the regulator went, and he's like, I'm burning, and it's boiling hot water pumping round him, and he's trying to get to the top, and it's like, then stuff falls on him. It's just horrendous. But I mean, that's why gold is like so precious.
Yeah. That's mad.
Gold miners.
Isn't saffron more expensive than gold?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the saffron miners do, but I don't know how they're leveling up on these boys.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Should buy some Bitcoin.
Maybe we'll write it into the comic, the gold fluid miners.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I was really excited with where Crypto Creatures in its entirety as a project is going. It's so fucking cool.
To the moon.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight to the moon.
It's just, but adding all these different layers like the comic, and I know we want to do the game and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, only adds to the project.
When moon
soon.
But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at the moment with Crypto Creatures in a nutshell. And Matty, thank you for coming on.
No, thanks for
having me. I know you had a
Thanks.
little photo shoot earlier. I hope you enjoyed as well. You're also sporting a very nice t-shirt. What's that all about? Well,
sexy.
You have to wait and see, won't you? Yeah. But mate, thank you for coming in, and obviously thank you for all your amazing artwork. It's absolutely incredible, and long will it continue into the seasons. There's lots of new cryptids coming your way with Crypto Creatures as it grows and grows and grows. So, guys, thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this channel about. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Out the Crypto Creatures.